Hi everyone, it's Natalie and welcome to this week's Plan With Me. This week I am using the Paradise kit from Scribble Prints Co. It is very vibrant, very tropical and definitely very summer. So glad to finally use this kit. So the first thing that I'm doing here is placing the full boxes down the bottom and just doing my usual layout. So extending it downwards. I am popping the full boxes and lining the bottom of the full box up with the last notes line. So I chose to use the Summer Paradise quote box in the top corner, and I had so much trouble with this. I, as always, used my single punch, hole punch, but then I kind of misjudged where to punch the hole, so then I punched another one and then it was just too wide and you could see the dots of that thankful thought box. So what I decided to do was just take the little cutouts that was in the single hole punch and cover it up, and then just use the Sharpie permanent marker to write the rest of the J on top, and I think that worked out pretty well. So that was another way that you can do the sidebar there when you have the printed month on the Erin Condren that dips down into the thankful thought box. So yeah, had to improvise there, and I do like the way that it turned out. So now I'm continuing on with the full boxes and just laying them all down on the bottom, and they're so pretty, very tropical and definitely very summer paradise. So it was a fitting name for the kit. And now I'm taking the ombre heart checklist and extending the layout upwards as I usually do. And I did have to white out the headers and the dates because they were really dark, and these ombre heart checklists were predominantly quite light in background and you could really see it through them, especially the 1st of Feb. You could see that really prominently through the sticker. So I'm just using some whiteout tape there to cover that all up. So I did take a little longer than usual, and how I extend the layout upwards is I line up the top of the ombre heart checklist sticker with the top of the printed header on the Erin Condren, and then just stack everything on top of that. So I did decide again to pop in an ombre pattern. So I've got the peach, the pink, the blue, then the green, and then fanned out from the blue to the pink and the peach. And I just thought it looks so pretty. I absolutely love that vibrant green and blue. I think that's my favorite. They are my favorite colors in the kit, and they just look so stunning. So I love the colors that she chose, the 4 colors she chose. I think they're so pretty. And here my whiteout. I had so much trouble with my whiteout. Like the tape kind of came out and it was just all tangled and it was a bit of a disaster. So I had to try and get that done there, and then I had to bin that whiteout. So it took me forever to do. And now I'm taking the to-do headers and just placing those on top of the ombre heart checklists. I use tweezers to apply these. I usually get questions about those, and I'll have them linked down below in the description bar. I just find it easier to place stickers straight with the tweezers, especially the skinnier stickers like headers, and smaller stickers like these date dots here. So I'm just taking the Scribble Prints Co date dots and placing those on each of the date covers, and then popping the date covers directly onto the to-do headers. So I can extend the layout upwards and you don't even know. That's not what the planner originally looked like. So that's a good thing about stickers. You can really create your own layout. And now I'm working on the sidebar. So I did take a to-do header, and then I'm taking the 2 weekly trackers, which I usually use the ombre heart checklist and then 1 weekly tracker, but I decided to change it up this week, and also because I wanted to have all of the colours represented in the sidebar, and the green, I only had the green ombre heart checklist, so there was already green headers, so I decided to go with everything else. So As usual, I'm just using the 2 weekly trackers for my spending and my YouTube schedule, and I just use a to-do and to-buy header for that because that's what was in the kit. And then I did use a this week header, and then used one of the ombre squared half boxes to track my YouTube and Instagram statistics, and I just placed that on top of some washi as a background. And that completed my sidebar. So then I am taking the today headers and placing those directly underneath the ombre heart checklists. And back onto the sidebar, I'm just using my Instagram and YouTube icons from Planning Roses there. And then on to day by day. So I took a asterisk little thing because I needed to submit a report and place that directly under the today header to cover up the header bar as well. And I do admit that I was filming this on Tuesday, so Monday had already passed. So I ended up really journaling Monday. So I took some washi and a sleeping sticker from Soda Pop Studio and placed the sleeping sticker on top of the washi while it was still on the sheet, so it all lined up really nicely. And placed that down, and then because I did sleep in, and then I used a little thing and then covered up the icon with a camera sticker because I needed to take some spread photos that I hadn't done in a while. And then I did take a half box and a Murdoch Talks desk sticker because I did spend a lot of time working on an application. So I placed that half box there. And I did end up pulling them all up and rearranging the spacing in between all the stickers because I didn't have enough room for everything else that I wanted to put in. So that's why I did peel up everything and pop it back on. And I did use a TV sticker because I have been watching the Moody's and I watched it with my family on Monday night. And then for editing and uploading, I used a blue Clever Girl Crafts rose gold foiled heart and a YouTube icon from Love to Stickers for editing and uploading. And now I'm moving on to Tuesday. So on Tuesday, it's payday, so I used some washi and a Little Miss Papery payday sticker on top to mark that. And then I do have a bill due, so I used the bill due sticker from the kit. And Shadow Hunters is on, so I used a TV sticker to mark that. And then I'm taking a meal little thing and covering up the icon with an aeroplane mini icon because my auntie, uncle and cousins are coming back from a holiday, so I wanted to remember that. And then I am taking a green half box, I love that color so much, and writing that I am filming. So to mark that, I'm using these 2 little bees planners and a green foiled heart. So after I did that, I just realized that I didn't like the spacing and I had some more things that I wanted to fit in. So I ended up ripping a lot of things up again. But now I'm taking a meal little things and again covering up the icon with a Frank Hartsu dumbbell because I did have a gym class that I want to go to. And then, yeah, I'm just pretty much peeling up the entire day. And then just fixing the white out there because you could see the colours in between the printed headers underneath some of the half boxes. So I'm redoing again. So instead of the payday situation that I had on before, I just used a little thing and covered up the icon with a payday icon to mark that so I'd have more room. And then I'm just placing all those items on that I had before, and you can see that I did switch out the color of the TV icon for Shadow Hunters, and I'm just going to use a pink for that. And yeah, then I'm just placing these things up all differently, but yeah, same tasks. And now I'm just using a washi strip as a label along with a Clever Girl Crafts foiled heart and a YouTube sticker from Love for Stickers for editing. So that finishes up Tuesday, and now moving on to Wednesday, I do have another bill due, so I've got a bill due sticker from the kit for that. And then Teen Wolf is on, so I'm using a TV little label for that. And then for filming, I decided to layer on the 2 little bees planner with the green heart over a flag for that. And then for editing and upload, I've marked that the same way as I did on Tuesday. And this kit is an older Scribble Prints Co kit, so it doesn't come with many labels, so that's why I do end up using a lot of the washi strips as labels. And now moving on to Thursday, I have just popped an asterisk little thing because I need to release something in the morning, and then I am taking a half box with a Scribble Prints Co mask sticker and a time dot because I do have a beauty appointment. And then I am using a TV sticker little thing for suits because that's on, and then I also have another gym class. So I am using a little thing and then covering up the icon with these dumbbells from Frank Hartsu. And just there I was just using some time dots that came with the kit. I did end up removing that little heart little thing and just moving things down. And I did use a half box with a vacuum cleaner from the kit and a laundry day sticker from my newest addiction, which is really pretty because I need to clean so badly. I've been putting it off for a while. And that finishes Thursday, and now I'm moving on to Friday. So I'm taking 2 TV little things because How to Get Away with Murder and Nashville is on. I love those shows so much. And I'm taking a heart little thing because it's a friend's birthday and placing that directly underneath the Today header, and then taking a ombre half box with the Two Little Bees planner and Clever Girl Crafts green heart for filming. And then for editing, I'm just placing the blue heart from Clever Girl Crafts and the Love for Stickers YouTube icon to mark that. And now I'm moving on to the weekend. So I'm just using some of the solid washi to place beneath the weekend banner to cover up the headers. And I've decided to pop the header on the top of the Today section this week because I usually put it on the bottom of the boxes, but I do like the way it looks at the top, and I don't really have that much on, to be honest. But the weekend is pretty open, and you can see the latter half of the week is pretty open. So I'll fill that in as the week goes on. So on Saturday, I'm using a ombre half box with the Two Little Bees planner and the Clever Girl Crafts heart for filming. And then I do need to put together my brother's 21st birthday like photo collage movie. So I used the label from the kit for that with the Fox and Cactus camera sticker and placed that on Saturday. And then moving on to Sunday, I used a glitter jumbo laptop from Little Miss Paperine. You can see I'm trying to decide between the blue and the gold glitter, but I ended up using the blue one because I just need to do some uni things because uni starts at the end of the month. And then I used a half box with the planner and the heart Clever Girl Crafts rose gold foiled sticker for filming. And now you can see that I filled everything out. I used a Muji gel pen in 0.5 millimeters, my favorite, and I have that link down below as always. And you can see that I did some hand lettering and stuff, and I think that makes your planner so pretty, and it just takes practice. And just like look at people on Instagram that you like their handwriting and have a look on Google and stuff like that. And it's just practice, and it looks really nice in your planner when you take the time to do it. You can see that on the laptop I used some asterisks to mark the things that I wanted to, and then I did end up placing the deco on the ombre heart checklist and on the sidebar stickers, and I think it looks really, really pretty. And now I'm taking these green flags from Scribble Prints Co. And popping them on the flags on the neutral Erin Condren, and that was a really nice green that worked out well with the kit. Just showing you the pen, and then this is what I have left in the kit. So you can see that I do have a whole lot left, definitely enough to fill out the spread throughout the week and maybe even a personal spread. And yeah, I did use some of the washi strips to cover up the header bars just so it would look good throughout the week until I fill it up. But yeah, that's the finished spread, guys. I really hope that you liked the spread and you enjoyed this video. So please like this video, subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!